Saturday night USL One action presented by Ananta Farms. We're on the southwest of Florida as the Flamingos flock into town to face off versus the Sarasota Paradise for the first ever meeting between these two clubs. Sarasota was able to break out of a 3-game losing streak in their last match versus Corpus Christi. After many chances in half one, this shot from Anderson Rosa found the back of the net. Anderson Rosa gets his first goal of the season. The Paradise kept on pressuring. Jorgen Pedersen, what a pass this was, sets up Sander Road, who gives the Paradise the 2-1 edge over Corpus Christi. Tonight's player to watch is brought to you by Guerrasine's Immigration Attorney. It's Alex Sutton who was named to the Prince Tires USL Cup Team of the Week after his performance for the Rowdies, in which he had some jaw-dropping saves. He had 11 of them, one which was a double save which kept Sarasota alive in the second half. For forward Madison, they have slipped over the past couple of weeks with 3 losses in a row in all competitions. They last traveled to the Cosmos, where they were able to snag a point despite going down a man when they were up 1-0. A wonderful corner kick gave the Flamingos the advantage. They would later go up 2-0 because of that poor pass, but the Cosmos fought back to draw the game. Forward Madison is nearing the end of 8 road games in all competitions to start the year. They look to build some momentum tonight in their first ever clash with Sarasota. It's forward Madison versus the Paradise, next on ESPN+.
Eclipsing the sparkle of jewels and beyond collecting art. True luxury is not a thing acquired or a status to declare. Real, meaningful luxury is a feeling discovered. The opulence of spirit. The relaxed, resplendent luxury of the Sarasota area. Feel the difference.
Here at ABC7, we help businesses on the Suncoast
connect with potential clients. We use cutting-edge broadcasts and digital tools
to help get your brand in front of the right customers.
We'll help you expand your share of the market by precisely targeting your audience.
We craft proven marketing strategies to separate you from competitors,
so that you can accurately predict your growth by consistently generating revenue.
Let us help you grow your business. Scan the QR code to schedule a time for more information today.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
Planning to move? Choose Pods, the most awarded container moving company. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Pods brings the container to you. Keep it as long as you like and pack at your own pace. When you're ready, we'll take it to your new home or store it at a secure Pod storage center until you need it. And best of all, you don't have to do the driving. Trust Pods with your next move. Book at pods.com today.
Tonight's game is presented by Ananta Farm. Happiness grows here. And by Pods Moving and Storage. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the host, the Sarasota Paradise. Maximus Tainio inserts into the lineup a 5-3-2. This is a Paradise side that loves to build from the back and focus on transition, with a guy like Jonathan Bolaños, maybe even Garrett McLaughlin, possibly getting his first goal of the season today. For the visitors, the Flamingos enter in 2 new starters, most notably Ngubu, who almost scored in the 2-2 draw versus the Cosmos. It was called back for offsides. Derek Gebhardt, 11 goals in the 2025 campaign. He's yet to hit the mark this season. Maybe today's the day he gets the first goal tally in his campaign. Moments away from kickoff here in Paradise. A rainy, cloudy day in Sarasota, Florida. Even Paradise has these days. Forward Madison, only 4 league games played so far compared to Sarasota's 7. However, Forward Madison currently above the Paradise in the rankings. Not by much though. Sarasota Paradise coming off that 2-1 win over Corpus Christi. And a win here today would insert them into the playoff picture. Still very early in the season, but the table beginning to take shape. And the Paradise look like a team that is going to be right at around the edge of making the playoffs. Same with Forward Madison. This is a Forward Madison side that has a lot of turnover. Only 1 player came back, and that is Derek Gebhard. It's a guy that Matt Glasser said was so important to have back to help out with the transition of having a nearly completely new squad. As the Paradise huddle up, they last took the field last Saturday against the Tampa Bay Rowdies, their first ever regular season or cup game against the Tampa Bay Rowdies. They did play in the preseason where the Paradise fell 1-0, but head coach Mikael Lavar during our conversation earlier this week talked about how good of an experience that was and how he thought his guys played really well. A couple of chances that were near misses. He felt on a better day that he could have gotten a better result, but is feeling very confident after that 2-1 win over Corpus Christi, where Sarasota looked like they did at the beginning of the season, just creating a huge amount of opportunities. Maximus Tainio stands at the center circle as we are set to get underway in Paradise. The Flamingos come into Sarasota in the midst of this 8-game road stand to open up their 2026 campaign. They have 1 more game on the road before they finally have their home opener in a USL Prinkstire Cup game that comes on May 16th. And it's a complete flip for Sarasota, who has basically been at home all season long. This is their 6th home game of the season. They've only been on the road 2 times in league play. Traveled up to Westchester back on April 8th. And then a couple days later, we're back in the state of Florida on the road at Naples, who is currently tied for first place in the league with 1 Knox, and that matchup happening just an hour and a half south. The Paradise will finally leave the state of Florida again on Saturday. They will be going to Chattanooga as Declan Waters will return home. Here he is now, getting it off to Pedersen. Taken away by Kevin Carmichael. Now here's Humphrey. Back to JT Harms. Who is ranked 4th in goals allowed average at just 1 a game. Jonathan Bolaños here, early opportunity for Sarasota. It is Sonder Road. It is quickly taken away by Ryan Carmichael. Back to Sarasota. And it will be the first corner of the game. All Paradise corner kicks are brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Corner kicks have not been at a premium for this Sarasota side. They have had a multitude of them throughout the season.
Can you please tell them I'm not rolling through my back focus?
Give it up for
multiple games with over double-digit corner kicks, but they have not been able to convert on them yet. They elect to go short to Sander Road, who cuts up, sends it in towards the back post, who was looking for Declan Waters, but unable to connect. And on the flip side of these set pieces, it's something that the Flamingos have done really well this season, is score on the corners. They haven't had as many as Sarasota has had, but they have been much more consistent in early challenge there from Ty Neo. He'll get a warning and quickly sent all the way down into the hands of Alex Sutton. Quickly plays it to Anderson Rosa, who opened the scoring. As you see some late stragglers coming to the Premier Sports Campus, a rainy day, but avoided any delays. Amadeus Shogard, who made his Paradise debut on that midday match against Corpus Christi. Also started in the game against the Tampa Bay Rowdies last Saturday. Here's Sander Road. Now Ty Neo. Has to retreat back. Shogard. It's a nice effort by Bolaños to keep it just weaving around the defense. Now here's Ty Neo. Looks to cross this in. Sent away, and it will go out for yet another corner kick. Paradise Corner Kicks brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Rain continues to fall in Sarasota as Sander Road will give this off to Anderson Rosa. Rosa, and nearly in on goal. Garrett McLaughlin got his head on that. He is a guy who has been searching for his first goal, and you see this just hit the outside netting. Garrett McLaughlin, a former Flamingo, spent 3 years with Forward Madison. And the Mingo fans just know how good of a goal scorer that Garrett McLaughlin is. Third leading goal scorer in USL 1 history. So far this season has not been able to find his mark. Had 4 shots on target in the 2-1 loss, or 2-1 win against Corpus Christi. Was not able to get past James Talbot, who had a fantastic evening. McCamey sends it down. Sarasota wins it back easily. Pedersen. Ty Neo. Back to Declan Waters. Looking long. A.J. Edwards was able to be there. Doesn't matter, it's an offside. Tonight's keys to the game are presented by Guerrasine's immigration attorney. And for the Paradise, so far they haven't had to do this. They've been on the front end, but defend set pieces. Madison has been so good. You saw the amazing corner kick, the Olympico, which got Madison on the board to start that game versus the Cosmos. They have to stop that area for Forward Madison. They got to start the game fast. This Sarasota side, when they get up early, they do not look back. But when they go down, they have not found a way to pick up a win. It's a side that uses its momentum well. Guerrero are industry leaders in visa processing for professional athletes. They work hard off the field for the players to succeed on it. Reach out today for your organization's consultation. It will be a paradise throw. Khalil Ngubo, cannot believe that. Ngubo nearly found the winner against the Cosmos. Just offside, Bolaños trying to send that through. Sent back as Valentine's there to retreat. League One, young player to watch. Sander Road. Valentine. And that's going to be a foul. So a set piece here for Sarasota as they continue to press on early. One goes over the bar and out of play. Some nice in-swing on that cross from Anderson Rosa, who has been a part of this dangerous left side attack for the Sarasota offense. It's been where they've leaned. Rosa has been on the passing end of things, trying to set Bolaños out in the transition, right? We talked about it. That's why Sarasota is running this 5 back right now. They love to utilize the transition game. But last game, Rosa was able to make some magic of his own. Beautiful give and go between Rosa and Sander Road. And Guba. Jamal has to send it back to Makami.
It says
Kami. Joma. Gebhard sends this one towards the back post. Bolaños able to flick it down just a hair. Humphrey was there. And a foul called against Sander Road. Sander Road just a slight push. Clipped on and enough for a foul. Now an opportunity for forward Madison. In their bright blue kits. Well regarded as the club with the best kits in USL 1. They know how to catch the eye. Castro stands on top of it. Sent towards Kevin Carmichael, but not able to get there in time. It goes out for a goal kick. There is Alex Sutton, who had a phenomenal game like we talked about in the open against the Tampa Bay Rowdies. 11 saves in that game. Was named to the Prince Towers USL Cup Team of the Week. During our conversation this week, head coach Mikel Ibarra really highlighted his leadership. He let up a goal that he shouldn't have in half number 1, but responded positively, raised his hand, said, That's my bad, that can't happen. And proceeded to go out and have the second half that he did. It didn't result in a Sarasota win. They did fall 2-0. But Mikael Ibarra talks very highly about Alex Sutton, and he is relied upon often. Has started every game in all competitions for Sarasota so far. This one sent towards the near side. Pedersen controls. Rowe dishes to Valentine. Valentine sends this in. Fell to Edwards. Now Bolaños. 14th minute of action. Couple of opportunities for Sarasota, and they'll have their third corner of the game. A.J. Edwards able to send that one clear. All Paradise Corners brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Just seems like one of those games again for Sarasota. They had 11 corner kicks in the second half against Fort Wayne when they came back and drew that game 2-2. Third of the game. Pedersen sends this one back to Sutton. Why not one more? Rosa tried to squeeze it into McLaughlin. And once again out for a Saramana corner kick. Sander Rowe goes quick towards the back post. And a foul called against the Paradise. The Flamingos able to withstand the pressure early. Pedersen. It's a miscommunication. Alex Sutton eventually does get it to Valentine, but not before looking at him saying, why aren't you going for that? Sent long. Kemi was able to get there. Valentine just has to flick this one out of play for a Madison throw. Ryan Carmichael gets it in. Humphrey. Madison just struggling to maintain any possession so far as Sander Rowe chips this one down. Bolaños will give chase. And sent all the way back down to Alex Sutton. Positive movement forward here for Sarasota. McLaughlin crosses it to Bolaños. Had trouble controlling that. I wonder if that has to do with the weather earlier. Look at this pass right here from McLaughlin. Perfectly placed. Bolaños just unable to settle it down. Still able to get a shot off, just sends it wide to the left. Every great play starts with the right intelligence. Playmaker AI. the future of soccer in your hands. And Playmaker AI, one of the new data points that the Sarasota Paradise like to use during their matches, along with their practices. Something that head coach Mika Elavara loves to utilize. A Swedish company that corner kick brought to you by Sarah Manna. Let us manage your technology. First of the game here for forward Madison. Colin McCamey, a three-time All-Big Ten selection, including a second-team nod following his senior year. 54th overall pick by New York City FC in the 2025 MLS Super Draft. He's played in all 4 games of the Flamingo season so far.
This is another Sarah Manna corner kick!
This is where they've been so lethal all year. Alex Sutton able to punch that away. Out for a Sarasota throw. Turner Humphrey not able to keep that one in play. Sent down for Bolaños. This is where Sarasota's at their best in the transition. Slowing it down. Trickles through to Bolaños. Taken away. Nice job by Jackson Castro. Able to get his foot in there. Now it is Anor who gets by Waters initially. Waters does a good job to retreat. And Anor puts his hands on his head. Knows that was a golden chance. It goes to no avail. Waters gets beat on that initially. Seemed as if Anor was going to be able to just get by and have a one-on-one situation with Alex Sutton, but a good job by the leader of this Sarasota side, Declan Waters. One of the 2 captains on this group, a lot of experience, obviously over at Chattanooga. He has started all 7 league matches, or now 8 league matches, and he has not been subbed out yet. The only player for the Paradise that is the case. Rosa will send this out for a throw. We do have a Flamingo down. Might have gotten tripped up there. It is AJ Edwards. Edwards, who drew Madison level at the break in that 4-2 loss against Lexington. It was a game in which Matt Glasser was very pleased in the first half. Obviously, things got away from them in half number 2, but Glasser feels very confident in his side and where they're at right now. Long throw from Edwards. Falls right back to him. Now Castro.
Yes, I do.
Trying to get around. And will win a Sarah Manna corner kick. Good pressure here from the Flamingos.
so it's supposed to be on 4. Well, it's on 3 right now, so.
Mikami sends this in, but the referee will have a word. And we will do this again. 23rd minute. 0-0 the score between Forward Madison and the Sarasota Paradise. First ever meeting between these two sides. Paradise in their first year in the USL One. Corner sent in, dangerous opportunity, redirects and goes in! And Derek Gebhard has his first of the season! Sometimes all you need is a little luck. And Derek Gebhard gets his first.
Should I leave it as is and just get back to it, or what?
Sander Road deflects off of 2 members of the Paradise. First off of McLaughlin, then off Declan Waters. Gebhard, who is the only returner from last season's Forward Madison side, etches his first of the season. Derek Gebhard not only leads Forward Madison all time in goals, but assists, matches played. He is the main guy on this team. A Flamingo through and through. Starting fast was of such importance for Madison to start this game. They have done it well. It was a good push from Sarasota to start, but Madison gets the goal. Jorgen Pettersson gets set to throw this in. Cleared away. Good pressure from Gebhard. Forced it back to Sutton. Another break here for Forward Madison. Declan Waters not having any of that. And again, Sarasota so far this season, when they have gone down a goal, have not been able to get a win. They've been able to push back on opponents, down 2-0 to Knoxville, were able to make it 2-1. They were down 2-0 in the second game of the year to Fort Wayne. Came back to level that at 2. Turning 65 or reviewing your Medicare coverage? Signature Medicare Solutions is here to help. Scan the QR code now to connect with the licensed expert and make sure you're getting the benefits you deserve. Sander Road trying to spin around Castro, but Castro stays right in front of him. But a nice give and go, and this is wonderful. Sander Road to Bolaños, aims and connects. That was a brilliant build from the back. Jonathan Bolaños, his third. Look at how fired up he is. Sander Road, he has been nothing short of spectacular for Sarasota. sets up Jonathan Bolaños perfectly, but it was the play from the back initially. Sander Road was having a tough time getting around Jackson Castro. Played it back, made a quick spin and turnaround, which was able to set up the extra pass, makes one additional extra pass before he has it again to set up Jonathan Bolaños. And in the span of just a couple minutes, we've got ourselves a 1-1 game. Valentine sends this one, looking for Bolaños again. Jonathan Bolaños has his 3rd goal of the season now. This is a guy that hasn't necessarily been a big goal scorer at the USL 1 level. 2 goals and 1 assist last year with Westchester. And then back to his playing days in Richmond during the 2022 season. Led the league in assists. This year, it's been his finishing that has really propelled this Sarasota attack. When you look at a guy on this roster, you try and pinpoint someone who you've got to lean on, or if you're an opponent to watch out for, it's Jonathan Bolaños. He's so dangerous, he's so speedy. Top 5 in chances created in the league. He didn't create that one, but he created the goal, and that's all that Sarasota will care for at this hour. Here he is again. Falls back for Pedersen. Sander Road. Sander Road's eyes lit up when he saw that one. Looked as if Pedersen was going to try and maintain possession. Saw Sander Road dashing down. Laid it off for him, but Sander Road cannot connect. Sander Road, a guy that, during our conversation earlier this week, that head coach Mikael Lavara really highlighted. Head coach Mikael Lavara actually works with the Paradise social media team. We'll pause that for a second. A foul against Sonor here. Pedersen is down on the ground. The USL on the CBS Sports Network continues on May 13th with the primetime showdown. Newcomer AC Boise takes on high-flying FC Naples at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, May 13th. Catch all the action on the CBS Sports Network. Sent down, looking for Sander Road. Here he is, flicked on goal! A nice save by JT Harms. JT Harms started in 62 of 63 appearances for the Indiana Hoosiers. It's where he found his rhythm as a player after he transferred from Duke University. And hails from Wisconsin as well, so the hometown kid with an important save there. Edwards claims for a handball. McLaughlin trying to get that back to Bolaños, but a good effort from the defense there. Pedersen. Now to the captain, Aaron Walker. Tiny up. Sotner Road. .34th minute. Knotted up at 1. Derek Gebhard opened the scoring, followed by Jonathan Bolaños. That pass out of play. Sonder Road not able to connect with Jonathan Bolaños. Back to that point about Sonder Road. Head coach Mika Ibarra coordinates with the Paradise social media team about picking the player to watch. And for the last game versus Corpus Christi, Mika ended up picking Sonder Road. And after the game, he mentioned to Sonder, I'm going to have to make you player of the game more often because of just how good he played. 1 goal, 1 assist, and Sonder Road looks at head coach Mika Ibarra and says, I'm always the player to watch. And when you watch a play like you just saw moments ago, which netted Sarasota their first goal of the game, you see why he's always a player to watch. A foul there going against forward Madison. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. A strong touch. Sutton able to send this one down. Foul called against Sarasota. Free kick awarded to Madison. And these set pieces have been where Madison has been able to generate these opportunities. We talked about how good they've been on the corners. That goal they scored came off a corner. But even on these set pieces, they create a lot of traffic in the box. They'll look to do so here again. Towards the back post, Sutton comes well out and makes the acrobatic save. And looks up the field. Looking for none other than Jonathan Bolaños, who taps it with his head to Tainio. Flick back to Bolaños, but JT Harms is there to clean up any mess. That was a really good pass from Maximus Tainio to give Bolaños a chance. But JT Harms all over that one. Want more Paradise Soccer? Scan the QR code now on screen or visit sarasotaparadise.us and grab your tickets before they're gone. You see there on the top of your screen some folks sitting down on the field. The field side club seats. One of the best viewing options in the USL One. And that 10 up to the top left of your screen. Unlimited food and drinks. Doesn't get much better than that. Here's Derek Gebhard. Dashing through Tainio. They are going to call a foul. Referee will go back to address something now. See Matt Glazer talking to Eddie Manjoma. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Jomo who threw that in. One of the two players returning to this Flamingo side. Only him and Gebhard who netted the first goal of the game, 39th minute. Humphrey. Edwards back to Humphrey. Sent long. A good opportunity now here for the Flamingos. Manor dancing. That was wonderfully played. Manor can't believe it. Goes right over to the official to have a word. McCamey plays this one long, finds the head of Declan Waters. Now Valentine sends it back to Sutton. Looking long. Bolaños again. But that run is offside. Once again, another example of this Paradise attack, just building from the back, sending it long. They always are looking for Jonathan Bolaños. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Pedersen and Waters, a give and go. Gebhard there, forces it back to Sutton now. Sunder Road spins away. You're gonna go back for a foul here called against Madison. Paradise wastes no time. Here's Tyneal. Tyneal was the first international signing in Paradise history. Was a player Sarasota saw early and knew they wanted to have. Sent away and will roll to the left. So it will be a long throw. Aaron Walker. Pedersen. Tyneal. Aaron Walker now back to Waters. Amadeus Shogard to Jonathan Bolaños. The one goal for Sarasota so far. Edwards now to Honor. Castro. Humphrey will send this back. JT Harms well out of the box. Bolaños was able to intercept that pass. Sonder Road trying to set him up now. Bolaños forced to send that back. Goes out for a Sarasota throw as we approach the final minute of half number one. A very entertaining first half. A couple of chances for each side. They both found a goal. One right after the other. Joma. Gebhard. Fourth official has indicated 2 minutes of Shoemaker attorneys and advisors stoppage time. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Foul called against Sarasota. Flamingos will go quick. McCamey. Munjuma. Makami, he'll send this in. And that'll be a handball. One last chance here for Sarasota to add something. The referee will force us to go back to Alex Sutton. Waters just able to keep that in. Paradise can't control. Castro sends this in. Headed away by Shogard. Here's Bolaños. Nearly taken away. Shogard just has to send this one up. And a clear foul on Tainio, who previously received a warning. We'll see if a card comes out now. A longer conversation, but he will not go in the book. So one last set piece here for forward Madison before the break. McKemmy flicked on. And that will sound the halftime whistle between Sarasota and Madison. It was Derek Gebhard who opened the scoring, but moments later, a beautiful job by Sonder Road to weave around the defense. Sets up Jonathan Bolaños, which has us square. An entertaining second half bound to come. Don't go anywhere. Halftime update coming up. Paradise and Forward Madison 1-1 at the break.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
In this place, strength means something different. It means us all being together. And doing our thing. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place.
The past 50 years have been fantastic for Saramana. What have we been doing? Well, we specialize in Ricoh printer copier scanners, managed IT services, software for cost recovery, fleet management, and hydration solutions. Saramana, let our family work hard for your business.
Planning to move? Choose Pods, the most awarded container moving company. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Pods brings the container to you. Keep it as long as you like and pack at your own pace. When you're ready, we'll take it to your new home or store it at a secure Pod storage center until you need it. And best of all, you don't have to do the driving. Trust Pods with your next move. Book at pods.com today.
Welcome back on into Paradise. 1-1 at the break. Goals from Derek Gebhardt and Jonathan Bolaños have us where we are. Let's take a look at the USL players at the biggest stage.
With the field for World Cup 2026 now set, the USL can enjoy its place in the countdown to history. Never before has an active USL player taken part in a World Cup, until now. For the past 2.5 years, more than 30 players from USL Championship and League One battled through World Cup qualifying. This summer, 6 of them have a chance to hit the field for their respective countries. Miami FC teammates Eloy Rom and Jurgen Lacadia made history, helping Curacao qualify for the World Cup for the first time ever. Curacao will face Germany, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador in group play. And for the first time since 1974, Haiti will take part in the World Cup, following a very unique road through qualifying. 4 championship players, Duke Lacroix and Garvin Matusala of Colorado Springs, Delence Pierre from FC Tulsa, and Carl Sente from New Mexico United, led Haiti through qualifying without playing a home match. Now the Haitian team faces a tough group at the World Cup with matches against Brazil, Morocco, and Scotland. But while World Cup qualifying owned the spotlight in late March, several USL players took part on U.S. youth national teams, also on the world stage. Colton Swan of Charleston Battery scored a goal for the U.S. Under-20 team against Argentina in Argentina. Orange County SC's Tyson Espy played for the Under-17 team in Paraguay. And the U.S. Under-18 team played in Portugal, featuring Ramiz Hamuda from Birmingham Legion, Brandon Days of Louisville City, and Jameer Johnson from Orange County SC.
This week on USL All Access, we talk about the turnaround in form for Brooklyn FC and how the change in results should come as no surprise. Match day 1 of USL Prinks Tires Cup kicked off on the weekend. Who are the biggest winners and losers, and what trend has emerged that can already show us who this year's finalists are going to be?
You'll see it SiriusXM FC or the USL YouTube page every Tuesday night.
Prinks Tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines. From early mornings to late nights. From fun with friends to winner takes all. From the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks Tires will be there for the long haul.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Welcome back on in. We are at the break here in Paradise. Sarasota 1, forward Madison 1. We'll take a look at the schedule. Later on tonight, it is Spokane Velocity and Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi still trying to get that first win. And Athletic Club Boise, boy, are they the talk of USL 1 right now. The home attendance is there. The team's hitting form. They are a scary team to watch. Then on Saturday, Chattanooga and Sarasota. Sarasota finally leaves the state of Florida for only the second time. And on Wednesday, a good matchup between Fort Wayne and Portland Hearts of Pine. Fort Wayne currently 2-2 at the break at halftime. We'll take a look at the scores. 2-2, as we mentioned, between Fort Wayne and Charlotte Independence. In the battle of the top teams at the USL 1 level, One Knox on the road against FC Naples has a 2-0 lead with 20 to play. Portland Hearts of Pine, 3-1 win over the New York Cosmos, a brace from Ollie Wright. And Union Omaha and Greenville Triumph currently deadlocked at 0. We're going to look at the halftime update from Dan Lucas.
It is halftime in League One. We hope you're enjoying your match so far. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio. Let's take a look at some of the League One headlines. Corpus Christi has not won a match yet in league play, but a very big opening USL Cup win over Chattanooga Red Wolves. That 1-0 victory is the first ever win for Corpus Christi. Even better, it lands Corpus atop Group 3 after one match. In Group 4 of the Cup, Union Omaha defeated Indy 11 2-1. Just over a month ago, Omaha Omaha traveled to Indy and knocked the championship club out of the U.S. Open Cup. And in Group 3, Knoxville took the extra point from FC Tulsa in penalty kicks thanks to 3 PK saves by goalkeeper Johan Garave. You don't want to face Knox in PKs right now. 3 straight penalty kick shootouts, including wins over DC United and Asheville City to advance in the U.S. Open Cup. Upcoming USL national broadcast, May 13th, AC Boise and FC Naples. USL Cup play on the 16th with Richmond Kickers in Charleston, and Rhode Island hosts Brooklyn on the 23rd. All 3 matches are on CBS Sports Network. Those are the USL headlines. We're getting closer to the second half. Let's get you back out to your match.
For nearly 5 decades, the Nicholas family of companies has shaped the communities where we live, work, and gather. We build what communities depend on. We drive automotive spaces forward. We generate opportunities through development. We power sports and recreation venues. And we create unforgettable memories. This is more than business. It's family.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, things are really heating up. Celebrations are taking shape. Memories are sinking in. At the ranch, we're taking swings and making strides, letting loose and living well. Now it's your turn. Plant those roots. Rekindle. Rejoice. Shine bright. This is where bold days begin.
Eclipsing the sparkle of jewels and beyond collecting art. True luxury is not a thing acquired or a status to declare. Real, meaningful luxury is a feeling discovered. The opulence of spirit. The relaxed, resplendent luxury of the Sarasota area. Feel the difference.
Tonight's game is presented by Ananda Farm. Happiness grows here. And by Pods Moving and Storage. Half one highlights between the Paradise and the Flamingos. We'll start off in the 6-minute corner kick from Sarasota. McLaughlin, he's been so close all year for Sarasota. Nearly got it there. Tries to set up Bolaños here. Bolaños has a tough time controlling it. Look at this again. Maybe. Just sails it wide. He would have another chance, but it wouldn't come before this. Sonderode tries to clear it. It falls to Derek Gebhard. Takes 2 deflections. And Gebhard gets his first of the season. Sonderode sets up Bolaños here. Takes a second. Picks out the right corner and slaps it home. 30th minute. We're all tied up at 1. Sonderode's already had a couple bangers this season. Couldn't get that one to fall. 5 shots for Sarasota compared to 1 shot for forward Madison, but the goals are the same. That 1 shot on target was a goal for the Flamingos. Only 1 shot on target for Sarasota as well. Sarasota dominated the possession at the start. Forward Madison controlled it for the next 10 minutes, but as soon as Sarasota got that goal, they kind of maintained the momentum. We are going to have a thrilling second half on our hands. Paradise trying to get their 2nd win in a row. Both of these teams come in with 2 wins on the season. Flamingos are 2-1-1 on the season. Paradise with 2 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. Roman Torres comes into the game at the break for the Flamingos. 2 assists so far on the season, which leads the team. Edwards finally gets it in. And Honor is in disbelief. Paradise take over. Here's Declan Waters. Amadeus Shogard, again his 3rd match for the Paradise. And he is taken down from behind. He is in an immense amount of pain. And what will come of this? Take another look. Amadeus Shogard. In an immense amount of pain. Does not look like we're going to get a card. Watching that back on the replay, did look worse at first glance. Maybe could have warranted a yellow. Alex Sutton sets up Anderson Rosa. Looking for Bolaños, but Edwards is there and will be forced to send this one out of play for a Sarasota throw. So a strong start to the second half for Sarasota. Again, trying to get their 3rd league win of the season. And it's a side that has played a lot of games, and so these games are important. This is Forward Madison's 5th game. This is Sarasota's 8th. And the two are neck and neck in the standings, but with all those games in hand, not just versus Madison, but versus a bunch of these teams, obviously still early in the season, but because they played so many games, there is a sense of urgency for Sarasota to make sure that they're picking up results, especially at home. This is a side that has played 6 home games to start the season. Many USL 1 teams are just now making their home debut, like Fort Wayne is right now. Forward Madison not making their home debut for another 2 weeks. And that's not even in a USL 1 game at that. That won't come for a few days later. That one teed up from Tineo, but not even close. But due to when the season starts, and the southern teams normally do get the heavy packed home schedules and in places that are quite cold, like Madison, Wisconsin. Not like it is here today in Sarasota. They have to start the games later. But then on the flip side for Sarasota, they only have 1 USL 1 league game at home in the months of June and July. So it comes and goes in waves. But a strong start in league play for Forward Madison, especially if they can pick up a result here. This looks promising. Castro leaves it off on the back heel, cleared away from the 6. Makami. Sent to Edwards. Crossed in. Show guard there to clean up any possible mess. As Humphrey will let it roll out of play for a throw. Create something special with the Nicholas family of companies. From multi-family to multi-use fields, Nicholas builds communities across Florida, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Nicholas and Associates helping both Madison and Sarasota tonight across their coverage. Here's Anderson Rosa. Spins back in. Leaves this one off for Aaron Walker. Anderson Rosa. Trying to get around Ryan Carmichael. And a foul is called. Looks like he got the face of Rosa. And now Sonder Road will take the free kick. Got the first ever goal in Paradise history off a free kick at the end of the first half against Fort Wayne. And for some time during the Paradise losing streak, he was a missing piece. He was dealing with a lower leg injury. Sends this one in! And it clips off the bar. Sonder Road sends this one in, and it just clips off. Looked as if it was Reed Valentine, maybe Declan Waters, who was able to get his head on that. Nearly a second. Sonder Road known for being dangerous from free kicks. It's something he specialized at during his college years at Louisville University. Munjoma has it again. Sends this one in towards the back post. Sends across, but goes wide. And it will be a corner kick. Alex Sutton can't believe it. Corner kicks are brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Roman Torres, 2 assists on the season already. Forward Madison has already scored from a corner tonight. Do they have one more? And I'm not here. Foul is called against the Flamingos. Waters sends this one towards the center circle. Paradise unable to control. Here come the Mingos. Taken down by McLaughlin. Been quiet tonight after that one early opportunity. He has certainly not been quiet this season. So many chances, but McLaughlin just hasn't been able to find the back of the net. He's had the opportunities. Head coach Mika Alivara earlier in the season during our conversations talks super highly about a guy like Garrett McLaughlin and says that this scoring drought is bound to come out. And when it does, he says they will come in bunches. Paradise faithful will have to wait a little longer. Here's Castro. McKemmy. Poor pass. Now Sarasota trying to build, but Bolaños' touch is just a hair too strong. Edwards going to retrieve. Ryan Carmichael. McKemmy. Back to JT Harms. Now Humphrey. Settles just outside the box. Carmichael, a nice spin. Waters is there. Double team comes in. Honor. Rosa. Show guard back to Alex Sutton. Goes to the near side, looking for Bolaños, and he is chipped down. And a yellow card will come out right away for A.J. Edwards. That is his second yellow card of the season. Bolaños took a tumble there. We're going to get another look. No. Bolaños had to try and jump towards this ball. Looks like he tries to control it off of his chest. Bolaños and Roman Torres exchanging some words. But a free kick here for Sarasota. Sander Road and Aaron Walker talk things over. Does Sander Road have any more magic in him? Almost generated another assist off the last set piece Sarasota had. Went right off the bar. Hands on his side as he backs up to tee this off. They are going to call a foul on Declan Waters. The ball did cross. Looked as if he was holding McKemmy just back a little bit. And that didn't deflect off anybody. That would have been a goal for Sander Road. A miscue, and now Ryan Carmichael's in. A Norris to his left. Carmichael saved by Sutton. A massive save from Alex Sutton keeps this game at 1. Carmichael just let it rip right at him. Long throw from Edwards. Sutton tries to save this, but deflects off of a member of the Paradise and out for another corner kick. Corner kicks are brought to you by Sarasota. Let us manage your technology. Roman Torres drafted 25th overall in the 2025 MLS Super Draft by Minnesota United. He had 2 assists in 13 matches in the 2025 campaign, the USL Championship for the Birmingham Legion. Already has 2 this season with Madison. That first initiation punched away by Sutton. Madison still with it. More than an hour gone. We remain deadlocked at 1. Forward Madison with the best chance in half number 2. Nearly able to keep that in was Bolaños. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XMFC 157. North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, hear live matches on the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XMFC 157 and the Sirius XM app. Humphrey. Edwards. And it is a foul. You see Matt Glazer, head coach of forward Madison, pushing his guys forward. He has 49 wins in all competitions with the club. Number 50 could possibly come tonight. They'll need a goal in the next 27 minutes. But does Sarasota have anything to say? Aaron Walker. Shogard. For Bolaños. Rosa. Back to Alex Sutton. Shogard looking for Bolaños, but Edwards is able to be in front of that. Poor pass from Harms. And this will be a Paradise throw. Walker to Sonder Road. Torres. Madison goes quickly for Edwards. Edwards crosses this in. A nice sliding effort there from Maximus Tainio. Goes out for another Saramana corner kick. Saramana, let us manage your technology. The slow walk from Colin McCamey. Set up that last goal on the corner for Madison. Can they retake the lead? Towards the back post, Sutton is down, and it is a foul. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Bolaños trying to weave around the defense, not able to do so. Edwards is there yet again. Edwards has been very solid. Sent long, Shogard nearly made a disastrous mistake. What a run that was from Stephen Honor. As you see Jordan Bender on the bottom of your screen, now in full screen, about to come into the game. He will replace Maximus Tainio. Jordan Bender, he is a guy for Sarasota that has been really good. He's flashed a lot of potential in the opening matches that he has played in. All substitutions for the Paradise are brought to you by Showmakers Attorney and Advisors. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Declan Waters will get a yellow for that last challenge, so a set piece coming here for the Flamingos. McCamey and Torres stand over it. McCamey was too low. Edwards was able to keep this in. Edwards goes to the ground. Looks like he might have got clipped by Jonathan Bolaños. He's in an immense amount of pain. Edwards, who has played really solid tonight in defense. Let's take another look. Gets clipped there from Bolaños. Let's see exactly where. It looks like on the hand. Still down on the ground. In an immense amount of pain. There's Matt Glasser, who has been dealt the hands of having to rebuild this forward Madison side. He has been one of the most respected and well thought after coaches in USL 1. You could possibly get that 50th win tonight. And we are definitely going to have an extended amount of extra time due to this injury by AJ Edwards. He is on a yellow card. He's played in all matches for the Flamingos this season. During his time at Sacramento Republic, he had a breakout season, scoring 7 goals. Also contributed 4 assists. And there is head coach Mika Elevara talking with his head assistant coach, Trevor Sinclair, who spent time at QPR, West Ham United, and Manchester City as a player, and scored one of the most iconic goals in FA Cup history. Look up Trevor Sinclair bicycle kick if you don't already know what I'm talking about. It is one of the best, if not the best finish in the FA Cup history. And head coach Mika Elevara and I got to talk this week, and we touched on the importance of having Trevor Sinclair with them. And the two go way back. They met 14 years ago in Dubai, and they maintained a relationship. Although they haven't been at the same place, Trevor Sinclair has done some coaching with the Jamaican national team. He's also been a commentator as well as a TV pundit. But the two have always kept in touch, and they knew that they always wanted to work together. And so when head coach Mika Elevara got the job in Sarasota, he knew he wanted Trevor Sinclair with him. Took some time due to visa challenges, and Trevor Sinclair was finally there for Sarasota and Corpus Christi last Wednesday on the 22nd of April. But it's a guy that Mika is so glad to have around, and he's so thankful to just have his full staff with him. Talks very highly about not just Trevor Sinclair, but everyone on this Paradise coaching staff. And we'll try and craft up a way to find a winner in the next 18 minutes, but we'll have a lot of change after those 18 minutes. Edwards was on the ground for about 3 to 4. Joshua Boma comes into the game as well for forward Madison during all that. Here's Ryan Carmichael. Sends this to the far side. What does forward Madison have here? Gebhard already has one, weaving his way through and cleared away from the 18. Sander Road able to get it away to Bolaños. Bolaños will have to slow this one down. Forward Madison was able to get back just in time. Still setting up for Sander Road to cross this in. Nobody home. Eddie Manjoma had no choice but to send it out for a Sarasota corner kick. It'll be Jonathan Bolaños to take the corner. Not often you see this. 74th minute, 1-1, and there he goes. He will walk away and set up Sander Road as he calls out what he wants to see. Declan Waters was able to get to it, but not able to put that on frame. Goes out for a goal kick. World-class beaches, vibrant arts, and culture. Pro-level play. Keep the energy going and discover what's happening around town at visitsarasota.com. Torres sends that one down. Carmichael giving chase. Flamingos end up with it. And that strike sails way over. Flamingos still with the best chance of half number 2. Was a save in the 60th minute by Alex Sutton. Ryan Carmichael was in. Complete lapse on defense from Sarasota. And another Flamingo down. This time it's the substitute who just came on, Joshua Boma. Looks like he might have taken an elbow to the face from Jordan Pedersen. No whistle called on Pedersen. It will be a Paradise free kick. Amadeus Shogard, oh. Poor pass. And a great challenge. Now sent down, Bender. A lot of speed, giving run. And it will be a Sarasota throw. Shogard has been caught in the back a couple times tonight. Ryan Carmichael was able to get around him. That nearly led to the goal. And a poor pass there, but a challenge to make up for it for the Paradise. 77th minute, 1-1 the score. Will anybody break this draw? What more drama do we have? Alex Sutton sends us down. Paradise making a claim that Manjoma touched that last, but to no avail. It will be a throw for the Flamingos. Manjoma sends this one back to JT Harms. And once again, Flamingo down in some pain. This time it is Gebhard. As Joshua Boma will stretch him out. The USL Championship and League One are on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for the complete USL TV listings. Sander Road flicks this one forward. Bender stays with it. He goes down, and the foul is called. Castro in disbelief. Let's see if he has a case here. Clearly gets Bender from the back. And a really dangerous opportunity now. Sander Road, Anderson Rosa, and Aaron Walker all converge around the ball as they try and pinpoint the exact spot they want this free kick to go. Rosa gives it a go! That was something else. Can't tell if JT Harms got a deflection on that. This is another Saramana corner kick. Let us manage your technology. Bouncing around right at the 18. Struck by Walker. Goes over the bar. Aaron Walker scored from that position in the 1-0 win over Portland Hearts of Pine. And there is Chandler O'Dwyer with his fresh buzz cut as a self-proclaimed barber. See if he can craft a goal for the Paradise here in the final 10 minutes and change. Substitutions for the Paradise are brought to you by Shoemakers Attorney and Advisors. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Here's Walker. Double team, able to get around, leaves it off for Sonder Road. Bolaños trying to squeak by. A nice play there from Turner Humphrey. Forward Madison able to clear it away for the time being. They've been on their heels over the last 10 minutes or so. But a poor pass like that can help ease the pain. Try and get themselves some momentum. Couple substitutions coming on for the Flamingos. Kay Drummondson coming in for forward Madison. McCoshin also coming in for the Flamingos. Derek Gebhard comes off. The lone goal scorer for forward Madison, who scored 11 goals during the 2025 campaign. And in the 5th game of the season was finally able to net that first of the 2026 campaign. Palma was with it, but they are going to go back to the foul. So a free kick here for the Flamingos. A dangerous spot. Sarasota nearly just scored from this exact same spot. Went right off the post. Roman Torres. An attempted volley! And Alex Sutton caught completely off guard. A goal that had no business going in has somehow found the back of the net. Turner Humphrey, his 2nd of the year. That is an absolutely crushing goal. It was so weakly hit, but Turner Humphrey was there to just flick it to the right. Forward Madison has a 2-1 lead. Do the Paradise have an answer? This one sent. At Bellevue University, your success is the only thing that matters. That's why they offer education that's designed to help you achieve your next goal. Find out more at degrees.bellevue.edu/goals. On Noir blazing speed, Gets around Shogard again. Can they make it 3? Yes, they can! Honor played it beautifully to Joshua Boma. And in the span of 3 minutes, forward Madison has taken a 2-goal lead. We had mentioned it earlier, Shogard had gotten beat a couple times. Forward Madison wasn't able to capitalize. This time they do. Last time it was Carmichael who went right to Sutton. This time he just drops it off. And Joshua Boma, who's only played 2 games with forward Madison, who subbed on just 10 minutes ago, gets his first goal of the season. And this game has crumbled apart rather quickly for Sarasota. You could probably say they looked the better team in half number 2. And then out of nowhere, forward Madison just put 2 goals on. A shot that looked like it had no business going in, takes a deflection off Turner Humphrey. And then a defensive miscue. And Boma had no problem putting that one past Sutton. There's nothing Sutton could do about that third. It is a corner kick for Sarasota. Paradise corner kicks are brought to you by Saramana. Let us manage your technology. Paradise will need to get one back rather quickly. If you're just joining us rather recently, earlier in the game, AJ Edwards went down with an injury and was down on the ground for about 4 to 5 minutes. So there should be an extended amount of added time. So still time for the Paradise to make things interesting. Jonathan Bolaños and Sonder Road come off for Sarasota. Ethan Bryant and Andres Rodriguez come in. Sonder Road set up Jonathan Bolaños for the only Sarasota goal of the night. Substitutions for the Paradise are brought to you by Shoemaker Attorneys and Advisors. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Here's Bender. Handball. JT Harms gets set to boot this one down. Carmichael flicks it on. Waters able to send it away. Torres got a head on it. Madison not able to stick with it. Here's Reed Valentine. Torres gives pressure. Ethan Bryant battling with Boma. The 2 number 7s going one-on-one. Ethan Bryant wins that battle. Foul called against Boma, who might have just scored the finisher. But a Shogard. Now Waters. Valentine. 5 minutes of Shoemaker Attorneys and Advisors stoppage time. Over 300 attorneys and advisors helping move your business forward with confidence. Five minutes for Sarasota to turn this around, but more likely than not, it's going to be another road win for Madison. It'll be their third on the season if they're able to hang on, and they'll continue to move up the ranks in the USL One standings. And it's a bit of a falter for Sarasota, who probably thinks that they are more than worthy of a point, possibly even 3. But it all crumbled apart in the final moments. It's another home loss for Sarasota, which you can only imagine might come back to bite them. We talked about it earlier. June and July, only one USL One home game. They're going to have to be traveling on the road a lot. Pedersen sends it in. Bender was there. Now here's Rosa. Crosses this in. Real opportunity. Punched away. O'Dwyer was there. But JT Harms, who is down on the ground in some pain, does enough. He has played well tonight. Just a hard collision between O'Dwyer and Harms. Slow to get up. Humphrey there. Comforting and talking to him. Humphrey, who scored the game-winning goal as it stands. Or so we think. He reacted as if he was able to redirect that into the far right post. Poma followed it up after a miscue defensively. That's how we've got to our 3-1 scoreline. Here's Bender. Pedersen. Can Sarasota create some late drama? They need one, and they need one quickly. Here is Rosa. Taken away, and a foul against Sarasota. And the visitors are starting to feel it now. Pedersen nearly kind of taken away, but it is a foul. Final minute of added time. Alex Sutton says, get down, as he will boot this one all the way down the pitch. Ethan Bryan is there. Tries to cross it in, but nobody's there other than Colin McCamey. Long throw in, flick towards the center, but a foul called against Sarasota, and that might be the final play. And there it is. Forward Madison comes on the road and snatches a win. Matt Glazer gets his 50th win with Forward Madison. 2 late goals. A redirect from Turner Humphrey. And then the finisher from Joshua Boma, which was set up wonderfully from Stephen Honor. Sarasota falls again. Forward Madison reigns victorious on the road. Highlights and post-game reaction coming up next. Forward Madison 3, Sarasota Paradise 1.
In Sarasota, high school sports are more than games. They're packed stands, overtime wins, and moments we'll never forget. This is high school sports, and it lives here. We've got the scores, the highlights, the stars, and the stories that matter to families and fans. Because these are our schools, our teams, our pride. Follow every play, every win, every unforgettable moment. Visit htpreps at heraldtribune.com.
The past 50 years have been fantastic for Saramana. What have we been doing? Well, we specialize in Ricoh printer copier scanners, managed IT services, software for cost recovery, fleet management, and hydration solutions. Saramana, let our family work hard for your business.
Here at ABC7, we help businesses on the Suncoast
connect with potential clients. We use cutting-edge broadcasts and digital tools
to help get your brand in front of the right customers.
We'll help you expand your share of the market by precisely targeting your audience.
We craft proven marketing strategies to separate you from competitors,
so that you can accurately predict your growth by consistently generating revenue.
Let us help you grow your business. Scan the QR code to schedule a time for more information today.
A final score in Paradise. Forward Madison, a 3-1 win over Sarasota. The last goal scored because of those two. Stephen Honor sets up Joshua Boma for the finishing touches on this match. Let's take a look to how we got here before the 3-1 finish. And before that electric end. We'll start off in the 24th. Cross sent in. Sander Road sends it away. But Gebhard got a couple of deflections and nets his first of the season. 3 minutes later, Sarasota had a response. Sander Road, he's been so good for Sarasota. So is this guy. Jonathan Bolaños gets his 3rd goal of the year. And it wasn't until the 84th minute off of a free kick. It deflects out and somehow goes in. I'm still trying to figure it out. Humphrey gets the slightest touch, not looking at the goal, puts it in, 2-1. 2 minutes later, Stephen Honor gets by Shogard. Look who's trailing, it's Boma, and it's a 3-1 finish. Look at this move. Honor gets around Shogard and Boma. It doesn't get much easier than that. 4 shots on target, 3 goals for Forward Madison. Both teams with 11 shots. Sarasota had the possession. They really attacked well in that second half. They nearly scored right before Forward Madison found that second goal. Goes off the bar. Forward Madison able to capitalize and pick up a 3-1 win on the road in Sarasota. Still one more road game to play, but a 3-1-1 record with only 1 road game to go. This Forward Madison side might be a dangerous team to watch over the summer. It was a rainy night in Paradise. And for Paradise, it is full of gloom as forward Madison come on the road with a late second half win. 3-1 your final score. I'm Madison Resco saying so.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.